mind is Donald Trump's making a lot of wild comments.
He's not the big question on my mind.
Well, I just want to compare your position, which seems pretty reasonable to his outlandish comments. You said you want to have a path to legal status for the 11 illegals. 11 million
Yeah,
illegals.
no, that's right. I've had that view since 2008. I wrote a book about it, a detailed plan, and that's the key element of it. Is you have to have a path to earn legal status where people get a provisional work permit, they come out from the shadows, they work, they pay a small fine, they pay taxes, they don't receive federal government assistance, and over some extended period of time they earn legal status. I'm not sure what Mr. Trump's views are on that. He hasn't gotten very specific.
Gobernador, fue una ofensa de Donald Trump hacia el pueblo mexicano, definitivamente.
Sí.
Su esposa es de México,
Así
muy
es.
personal a ella, pero ¿qué se siente con la raíz?
Yo creo que sus palabras fueron divisivas, odiosas, feas, y ya. Eso es parte de la manera de que él trata de captar apoyo por personas que están frustrados con el sistema que no funciona. Yo no estoy criticando a los que están apoyando a Trump, pero sí a Trump. Creo que sus palabras no son serias.
Hey, Governor, when you talk about solving some of the big intractable problems in Washington, what in Florida is in your record? You had an overwhelming Republican majority, you've got a very compliant legislature, so how do you look back on your past and translate that into solving what doesn't get solved in Washington?
Well, first of all, I'll have a plan to create high sustained economic growth. I don't think that that's going to be ideological. Tax reform, outside of the immediate circles of President Obama's team, a great majority of people in this country think our tax code is not generating the revenue that it could and not creating the environment where jobs could be created. Similarly, regulation is the same thing. And you go across this spectrum, making a commitment to reach out to be able to get people that don't share every view you have to build consensus is something that I had experience doing. And I did it across the spectrum of policy. Adam, maybe we were living in an alternative universe.
You didn't have to reach out to Democrats ever, though, did you?
I reached out to a lot of people to forge consensus to deal with great challenges in this country, outside the legislature and inside the legislature. If you look at the votes in most of the bills that were passed, even some of the very provocative ones, I got support amongst Democrats.
Now, el voto hispano.
The Republican presidential candidate said some interesting things. This time about the Iran deal. Governor Huckabee is saying that the president, in essence, is leading Israel to the gates of the oven. I know you've been concerned about tone in this campaign. I know you don't like the Iran deal, but what do you make of
the Iran deal is horrific, and it creates far more dangers than and problems than it solves. But I think we need to tone down the rhetoric for sure. Look, I've been to Israel not as many times as Mike Huckabee, who I respect, but the use of that kind of language and it's just wrong. This is not the way we're going to win elections, and that's not how we're going to solve problems. So, unfortunate remark. I'm not quite sure why he felt compelled to say it. Having said that, this is a bad deal, and I can see why people are angry about it.